are hazel, green, brown.
Yeah.
Okay, mine are hazel
Hello,
too, but
everybody.
they look really green. They look really pretty. I was just noticing.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
I think we're
We're
on.
going to bring up your YouTube, guys. Remember, you have to mute YouTube.
We got Michelle, Christina, Sherilyn, Maggie. So how is everybody doing?
I'm doing good. How's the rest? I can't see chat, but hang on. We have to mute YouTube.
Oh, Patty's here. Hi, Patty.
Trouble.
Yeah, I
Hi,
got it.
everyone.
Hi, Maggie. Hi, Patty.
Hi, Maggie. Hi, Patty.
Hi, everybody.
So, Paula, do you want to, I mean, you don't need any introduction, but would you like to go first?
Give me 1 second to get my YouTube, and yes, I will.
Okay.
I don't have my YouTube up. I'm trying. So somebody may hear me echoing, and I can't find it. I literally can't find it on YouTube. Why? Because it doesn't matter. I'll just go with whatever we see over here. And it won't look right because, well, that's life, right? Okay. On Saturday, one of the things that I'm going to be selling is this mixed lot. I believe there's 37 in this, and I think I have 7 of these. And they're the cocktail, the dinner, and some people call this the dinner and this the luncheon. But I've got, I think 7 of these, and they're 32 miscellaneous. They will all be similar, but not identical. There you go. I couldn't think of the word, still can't. The other thing that I'm going to have is this set of 10 postcards. They're all fairies. They are all brand new. They all, again, similar, but very different. Some will have letters on them, some won't. I left one package open so I could show them real quick. I think I've got them all flipped around correctly. 2 hands, Paula, get your hands out of the images. I think that was adorable. Sorry. I did try to match up a couple of them to where they made more sense. And this set has, I love blackberry. See, ladies, I can't even figure out they're over here. And that was the first one. And those are just a couple of the items. You see some totes behind me here, and a few over there. Those are items that if we get to, great, and if we don't, that's okay too. We'll get through what we get through. So that's all I'm going to tease with is those 2 items for Saturday, and that's it. I'm done.
Thanks, Paula.
Thank you. Thank you for hosting this tonight, Beth. It's very kind of you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for being here.
Good job, Paula.
Thank you.
Who wants to go next?
Wow.
Nobody can volunteer. This is,
Not everybody jump at once.
I can go next.
Okay.
Who's going next, Penny or Jody?
Jody can.
Jody is. Okay, here we go, Jody.
And then I can jump out. So if we've got anyone else to come in, they can come in. Let's see. What have I got? I think I showed these a bit. This is Shep's Photographs of the World. Let me see if I can find my camera on the. Oh, okay. I'm looking at YouTube. Wait a minute. Let me go to StreamYard. So that's Shep's Photographs of the World. This is the cover, which I will also sell. It's got a, I don't know, giraffe or zebra stripe pattern in it. And it's full of pictures of the world. This is a picture from Rome, and the description is on the bottom. And the back of the page is blank. Here's another room. It's from a gallery. Here's Mount Vesuvius. So I'm selling signatures out of this, and I've got quite a few of them. So that's one.
Do all of them have nothing on the back, Jody?
None of them have anything on the back. They're all blank. That's why it's a great book. The pictures are nice. Here's Alexandria Harbor in Egypt.
They're all black and white.
They're all black and white. The description's underneath, and the back of every one of them is blank. And you get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8. And the pages, you can't tell, they're gilded on the edge, but you can't really tell with this small of a batch. And then I've got a bunch of graphic 45 things that I have made that I'm going to sell. This is one of their match boxes. And when you open it up, you get struggle. Inside is a little journal.
Oh, nice.
That has got little pockets and places to put stuff. So, and each of these little things with a ribbon, when you pull them out, they open up. So that's a nice little one. I've also got, this is an explosion box. Pull this out. So this is an explosion box that when you open it up, you've got all these places,
Cool.
all these places to put pictures and journaling and whatever you want to do.
Oh, I like that.
The cover to keep it all together. So you've got that. That's an explosion box. Here's I've got a couple of journal type. This is one of the smaller ones. This is The Wizard of Oz, and some of them are pop-up pages.
Oh, that's nice.
And there are big pieces that you pull out to put pictures
On
and
the
stuff
side,
on
right.
those. What else is that? Oh, this is something I got. I've got 4 of these. Scribner Radio Music Library. These are huge. They're not thick, but they're 12 inches tall by, what is this? I'm doing this backwards. Here we go. A little over 9 inches wide. And they're full of music. So you've got all of that.
Beth, you need to check the private chat, hon,
And that's from, let's see what
amongst your other duties.
what year this is. 1946. So, but I've got 4 of these, although I may keep one. You know me, books. I've also got all the little journals I've been making. And then I've got a few small books that I didn't make.
You're showing
Decks of
everything.
cards,
Hush, Paula. We want to see it.
lots of decks of cards.
I'll do that, Beth.
Here's another Christmas album. This is bigger than the other one.
That's really pretty. I love the plaid.
Is that something you made?
I am a member of Graphic 45's Kit Club,
Oh,
so I get a bunch of stuff every month with directions on how to make them. And then I put them together and I give them to family and friends, and they're all tired of them. So, you know, which I can understand. So I've got that. So that's the kind of stuff I will have. There will be more books because that's one of my favorite things. But books, cards, kits, and these pages. I've got some books that are from our summer cottage up in out Western Mass that my grandmother built in 1909, and I think these books have been there since the cottage was built, if they're not earlier than that. So lots of stuff.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, it is fun stuff. I enjoy making the kits. My big problem is figuring out how much to charge for them.
When we did the one 2 weeks ago, I bought a couple things from Loose, Mercado, and they came yesterday, and I probably sat here for 2 hours looking at 2 books, and one of them I actually don't want to cut, so I went to eBay and bought a second one. I mean, they were, yeah, I had a ball with them. I love books.
Okay, well, I'm done. If you need me to hop out, you got them in the background. I can hop out and you can pull someone else in if you want.
I think we're good right now. Let me check that. Yeah, it's still just us. Well, I guess you guys would like to see me. There's so many buttons now. I see why Patty gets in trouble.
Oh,
Okay. So I forgot which camera I was using. These are little tins.
You need to switch to, or if maybe StreamYard switched and YouTube hasn't yet.
just a lag. You're okay, Beth.
Yep.
Switch.
Okay, go ahead. I'm still on YouTube.
Oh,
Okay.
that's what I said. You can't watch both. You have to watch one or the other because
Right.
that lag is going to be different for everybody. So when you switch to you, go.
Yep.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sure this seems obvious to everybody else, but I'm supposed to also have YouTube open and be watching this live in YouTube. Is that right?
You can watch both of them. It kind of gives, especially when you're modding, it kind of gives you an idea of what the viewers are seeing
Okay,
at that moment in time.
okay.
So, like,
How do I find it in YouTube? What is this? How do I search for this?
Type in hashtag CCC Market,
Okay.
and that will bring you to one of the lives. When you're modding on Saturday, Becky, you can only type in YouTube. You can not. We'll be on Sherilyn's channel on Saturday. Sherilyn will be the only one that is able to type in StreamYard. So you're going to have them. You don't. If you're not going to read who got it off of StreamYard, which is your first time, don't worry about it. Just stick to YouTube. Just be sure that you can see this one over here. StreamYard is a little bit in case somebody's waving their hand like I'm doing live for the world, in case there's something there that you need to see. But just, yeah.
There we go.
You're not going to mute your YouTube.
Okay.
Okay? But again, you're going to have to speak up. We can hardly hear you at all.
Okay.
It's better. Go low. Go ahead. I don't worry about it. It's you now, Beth. Somebody's not muted, and it's not me.
I think I was.
Not muted.
It was me.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. Just sure that you can see this one over here. StreamYard.
Okay.
If somebody's waving their hand, like somebody else is still got it. I think there's something that we might open. But just, yeah, here.
There we go.
Becky, do you have your YouTube muted?
Yes.
Okay, but again, you're gonna have to pick up with the hardly hear you. Somebody's got 2 mics open, guys.
Yeah,
You've got to mute. If you've got YouTube up, somebody's not muted, and it's not me.
I think I
Not muted.
Okay, should everybody be?
Okay, there we go. Everybody should be muted in YouTube. not in StreamYard.
Okay. That is gone. So I think we're good.
That's right. I hear it when I open it.
Let's see.
Okay, I muted myself in YouTube.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay. So,
Once I got in there.
are you good, Becky?
I'm good.
Okay. I didn't know if you had another question. I wanted to make sure that, because I know this can be so overwhelming. The these little tins that I have whole decks of playing cards in them, and they are from Cracker Barrel, but you can cover them up. They're still in the plastic. Sorry for the glare. But they have a kind of a, they're not white, kind of a tannish color. And I have these steam trunks that I was talking about that I found the kind of sort of not really scary doll in. I got it home and I went through it, and it was nothing but 70 years worth of farm receipts.
Oh, gosh.
I'm pretty sure y'all heard me squeal.
Oh,
So I have different size. I spent 6 hours ironing these papers because apparently they thought it was okay to fold stuff up to about this big. So we have all kinds of different size. Like this one has 15 pieces in it, and this one has like 20 in it. But they, in the South, it's more tobacco than anything. But these larger ones have stuff to do with corn and tobacco and wheat and just some different handwritten receipts that he and IOUs that he did. I'll have to give the gentleman credit. He kept it afloat for nearly 70 years. And I'm pretty sure I now have all of his receipts. And then I have ledger packs. I found some ledgers. And there are some pages have more on them than others. Some are pretty blank. But this is this pack is going to be 6 different folios from 3 different ledgers. And I'm just going to bring the whole basket. Let's see. There's these little ledgers that were farmed. This pocket ledgers.
yummy.
And this one is a bank account. I like how he did the little red line to show. I don't know. I just think it's good. And I have just different. Oh, and I have a whole ledger too down in here. I'm trying to peek. This one I feel like was for a farm, but I'd have to double check. Let's see. I have so much stuff. We'd be here all night if I sat here and went through it all. I think that's all I've got to show right now. So let's see, who wants to go next?
I'm feeling brave.
Are you feeling brave?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Wait, who said that? Pam or Becky?
Pam.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. Me.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a few things ready right now, but I'm working on more stuff. And I think the first thing I will show you, I'll show them, and they're kind of self-explanatory, I hope. Can you see them? There are these little butter boxes.
Oh, cute.
And so what is cool about them is that they say, wait, let me see. Okay, JB Place Dairy, Gallatin, Missouri. Aren't the graphics adorable? I love the graphics on here. And then on the end, there's the cow. Can you see her?
Yes.
Yes. So I live in Gallatin, Missouri, in a 120-year-old building on the town square. And my dad had an antique store here. He passed away and left it to me. And so anyway, so I moved here in 2008, started this adventure. And so these butter boxes are one of the things that I found here in the store. And they're old, new old stock. And this is a dairy that was located here in the town. And they have on the end of them, the printing company that printed these, they're marked with the date. I can't see it. Can't see it now. I think it's either 1926 or 1929. So this is how I'm going to be selling them and packaging them and shipping them. There's a lot of glare, of course. So the boxes will come flat because, you know, if they were put together, they'd get smashed and mangled. And I'm going to send everyone with a length of vintage lace. This is that seam binding lace that, you know, was used in clothing. And there's also going to be a little bunch of, oops, where am I? Of these little forget-me-nots. There we go. So the lace and the forget-me-nots will come with the box, and then you can just put your box together and voila. So they don't serve any useful purpose in the world. They're just cute. And of course I like them because they come from here, and they're about the only thing I've ever found here from here that are, you know, kind of historic or local to this town. So I will be selling those. And the next thing that I have ready is, sorry, I'm not very well organized as usual. I have I think this was 1934. I don't have the cover in front of me. But I have a handful of Montgomery Ward's catalogs, and I took one of them apart and made page packs. So, are you seeing that without the glare there?
Those are pretty.
They really are. You know, they're so cool when you look at them. They're really neat. There's men's hats. And so I took time to go through them. I took the whole thing apart and I separated it into kind of categories: women's fashion, men's clothing, baby stuff. There's some toys and sports things. Then there's kitchen stuff, furniture, you know, all these different categories. And I'm making the packs so that you'll have a selection of everything. So, you know, so you won't get a whole section of, you know, farm stuff, wire and weird things. So you'll get a selection of stuff. Oh, and there were a handful, maybe 15 or so pages in a whole catalog that were colored. All the rest, of course, are are black and white, as you would expect. So I put one of the color ones in every package just because they were unusual and pretty. So I will have those ready on Saturday sell. And then I too have some ledgers that I haven't taken apart yet. I kind of wanted to see what the interest is in them before I start taking them apart.
Nobody here likes ledgers except
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I know that. So this beauty is leather. It's actually leather, but it almost feels kind of suede. It's not. I mean, it's not like a suede jacket, but it has kind of a texture of suede. And the spine is a little rough, but inside. So this was a book from. It's called a teller's cash book, and it's from a bank, and it's dated 1916, and so it's like the breakdown, of what the teller had in her drawer at the close of the day when she closed out her drawer. And you see that, okay, I'm not doing this very well. I'm sorry, I'm probably driving y'all crazy. So it's just interesting, the breakdown of, well, they even list gold in vault, gold in tray, currency in vault, currency in tray, silver, the different coins. It breaks everything down for every day of the year. So it's a little different than any of the other ledgers I've had, or that I've seen, or that I've been able to buy pages from. Are you guys being able to see this at all? I'm sorry.
Yes.
So anyway, I thought I might tear that apart if anybody's interested in that. I don't know.
Nobody here likes ledgers, right? I mean, you understand that, it's the group that has no desire ever for a ledger. Never.
And then I found these. I think are really cool. Of course, I love all this stuff too. I found some ledgers that have to do with the rural school district, and this is in a nearby town called Jamesport, which is a town of about 500 people now. And there's about, I think there are 6 different ledgers. There are different things related to the schools in Jamesport, but they have just really interesting. There are some blank pages, but they have contracts with the teachers in here, proceedings from the board of directors. Like here's a page where they would list the textbooks used. I got to figure this out. How to show things better.
You'll have your camera down on Saturday.
Okay.
Sunday, so
Yeah, that's right. So here's one of the teachers' contracts. And then there are, some of them have lists of the students, and let's see, this is the clerk's records, minutes from the board of directors meetings. And those are also from like 1915, that kind of time frame. So they're old. So if I do these, I would want to kind of put them together so because they seem to be related to each other, I would want to put them together so you get an assortment of the different types of ledgers, if that makes any sense.
Yes,
So,
it absolutely does.
so here's another one.
Beautiful.
This one's called the Missouri District Clerk's Record.
And what's the year of that one? That's beautiful on the outside. It's been well taken care of.
Yeah, this one's in pretty nice shape.
Yeah, it is.
Now, see, this one's 1942. So
It's still vintage, not antique, but it's vintage.
yeah, here are more teachers' contracts.
Look at the writing.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It amazes me why we can't write that. Never mind. Shut up.
Yeah, I know. I mean, well, we're probably all from that, that
We're going to be
that age where
be able to say we actually know how to write in cursive.
yes, and it used to be, it used to really be important. Your signature meant something. It was really part of your identity, and people strive to write nicely and practice their signature because it was an identifier. But now, I don't know, things are so different.
You're not going to
We all
write
know.
cursive anymore, and you're not going to blah, blah, blah. Be quiet.
Yeah. So I think that's about it for me. Thanks for bearing with me.
It's all very nice, Pam.
I'll practice with the camera some more.
I'm excited for
The
the.
camera will be down in front of you, so it really won't be the same as holding it up.
You're
You know?
right. The camera will be just looking down. And, yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, but that's an experience with the, upside down and backwards thing.
It is, but when it's down here in front of you, you won't be watching what you're doing up here. Just do here and just keep talking like you were. Just like Beth did, just like Jody did. Just blah, 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 blah. You're good.
Okay. All righty. Well, I'm along for the ride to learn all this. So I appreciate being
You
part
did
of the group.
excellent, Pam.
You did great.
Let everybody know Becky's having some phone issues, some technical issues. So
I'll go next since I'm the only one here.
I can see your last Pat, Penny.
Okay. Here I go. Okay, so I just happened to see that I have a bunch of these quilt blocks.
Oh,
I know. You guys, just wait. So these are hand stitched
wow.
and hand quilted. And this one was also the blocks were all hand sewn together, but of course I cut them apart. Some are in worse shape than others. This one looks really good on screen, but I promise you it's really not.
What color is that?
It was red, but it's kind of a faded red now.
Okay.
So, and see, like this is, I think here you can see some of the staining. They smell fine. That was the first thing I did was smell all of them.
They're beautiful.
They all smell good, but we are going to just grunge them up anyhow. So, anyway, so I have those, quite a few of them. And then I have these. I love these.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So quite a few of these, but you can see there's torn, but for a junk journal, I think they'll be wonderful. I wish I could have saved them, but I just couldn't. So like this one, can you see? Which
that
direction?
is pretty.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I like that.
you see how it's really worn, like the red especially, which most time I see old quilts, red is one of the first colors to go. So, because that is the underneath that you're seeing right there from the red. Okay. So I'll just show you a few more of those so you can drool.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
Yep, they're gorgeous. And then this is another one.
and you just kind of like want to take every square and make a little hat out of it, make a little purse out of it, make a little.
Something. Yeah.
Oh, I love that color.
I love them. And see the back on these, you can see the stitching. That's all hand done.
But I think sometimes they're too pretty framed.
What's that?
I think sometimes they are just pretty framed.
Yes, I agree with you.
No matter the condition that they're in, that's part of what makes them special. Is
Right.
that you know which they're in.
Well, I just think of the hours and hours of work someone has put into those. So,
Agreed.
all right, then I'm going to have golden books again for anyone that's interested. Lots of them. And we'll just, if anyone has any special requests, they can private message me and I'll see if I can dig them out. So, because I collected golden books for a long time. Hi. Okay, then I'm working on these still. So these are vintage yo-yos. And it's double-sided.
Oh, cute.
And then the rick-rack in them are also vintage. And of course the pom-poms, I have different packages. The pom-poms aren't vintage. And then I have some either tea or coffee stained muslin that's torn. And there's a yard of each one of those. And so then there's 4 yards of the different fibers, and then there's 4 on one side and 4 on the other side. So a total of 8 of the yo-yos. And I'll just show you another pack just so you can see. There's huge variety. Huge variety. Yeah. Okay.
I love those.
Yeah. I was very fortunate I got these yo-yos years ago at a flea market. I think it was in Texas. So I haven't done much with them, but all right, then I should have, I think I do have one. Okay, so these are just little tablets. Can you see this? Okay. And this is actually from one of Lorna's digi-kits. The front of that is. And so is this. The little deer.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes. So those 2 are. But they are tablets that are like this. So there's 3 sections in them. And then I covered the inside. So then I'll just show you a few more. So there, I have a lot of fall ones ready.
Those are really nice.
Yeah. Well, and I really like these, like, just as little gifts for friends, like if you're getting together, which we don't do much anymore, but.
COVID couldn't hear that.
And I'm going to have a lot of stamps. So I dug out Christmas ones. How's this one?
Oh, look at the little kitty.
So they're all different.
Penny,
And these have all been used.
I know you're not selling your room, but I have to tell you, the colors are perfect. It's very fresh and cheerful, and I love it.
Well, thank you.
Not that it has anything to do with what you're doing, and I'm not trying to, but I just love it. The colors are amazing.
Yeah, I like my room too.
I can see why. It's cheerful.
And then I have linens, I'll just show a couple more placemats, but they'd be wonderful. They're heavy, so they'd be wonderful journal covers.
Yes, they would.
I know, beautiful, aren't they?
I like those.
Yeah.
Becky, can you check private chat?
Okay, and then I'm going to have page packs. I will have, I'm doing Atlas ones. So this is a large one, but I'll have several others to go in with it. And the colors are just beautiful on these. So, okay, I think that's it.
You sure?
No, I have lots more, but.
I can't wait to see the yo-yos and the squares.
Yeah.
I want to be in the chat. Here's Becky. Hey, Becky.
Hi, Becky.
Welcome back.
On you. Just talk, Becky. Don't worry about it. Show what you're going to show, and you're fine. We cannot hear you at all.
We can't hear you. Hold on, Paula.
Got
We
yourself-
can't hear you, Becky. No,
Barely.
like barely.
Oh, there
I
we go.
see something now, Becky.
Did something.
Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
That's my dog. Hang on, Duchess.
We hear him great.
She's barking at people because they're walking down the sidewalk. Okay, go outside. She might as well too. Okay, I'm going to show you a few things. Are you guys still hearing me okay?
Yeah, it's very soft. I don't know if it's how your phone is sitting. Maybe the mic is covered a little bit.
Let me see. How's that? Is
That's
that
better.
That's better.
Okay. I think my holder is blocking the microphone a little bit,
Gotcha.
so I moved it down. I'm going to show you a few things. Not everything, because I have to pick some stuff up tomorrow that I have in another location. So first off, I wanted to start with, I came across a whole bunch of, there we go, a whole bunch of sewing notions that are all vintage. I have these little spools of thread. Where's it at? Over here. Okay. Little spools of thread, a bag of them, and embroidery floss. I have all kinds of vintage Singer stuff, parts and accessories. And I'm going to be putting them in packages. So I'll be having that. I have zippers and rig racks and bias tape and seam binding. All of it from the, from most that I can tell, a lot of it's from the 60s. And gadgets like this that I have no idea what they are. Some pretty old school stuff. Can you hear me still?
Yes.
Am I going okay, or am I moving too fast?
Nope, you're doing great.
All right. I also have a few of these. These are altered composition books.
Bring that back away just a little bit. There you go. Oh, that's nice.
Beautiful.
And it's got fabric binding, and then this is framed, and there's texture paste on this. Mixed media with fabric and paper, and then the inside covers have a tag and pockets that match the outside cover. So I have a few of those. This is another one that's all mixed media with napkins.
I like the
I like that, Becky.
I'm gonna sell a few ornaments that I soldered. This is hand soldered. This is glass on the front and glass on the back. I had the glass cut in banner shapes for me. It's got soldering all around. These dangle chandeliers. They're Christmas images. There's a piece of lace, vintage lace, and words, and then jewelry findings. And it's all soldered. And I did stamp soldering here along the edges. So I have a few of these.
It's pretty.
With different pictures, different elements. Paula, you might like this one because it has a crown on it. It's a bird.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then I have a few of these little necklaces that I made. They're soldered bottles. trying
So
to
cool.
glare off. Have a Christmas tree and glitter inside, and a little saying on the front, and then there's rhinestones around the top, and it's soldered on the top and on a ball chain.
I like those.
I also have, I'm going to have some bead packs with various assorted beads and charms, and they'll be in color combinations. There's a whole bunch.
Those are nice.
Most of my beads, I have a lot of check glass, vintage check. I do have some acrylic, not a lot. I do have gemstones, and I have some lamp work. I also have buttons in these and some rhinestone chain and things like that. So that's what's going to be in those packs.
Just gonna let you know, Becky, Patty is drooling over in
okay.
chat, just so you're aware.
The jewelry that I have that I'm bringing tomorrow, again, I don't have it with me, so some of it's going to be a surprise. But all my jewelry is handmade, and I have different levels. I'm just showing you a couple of examples of some of my little shadow box charms that are soldered. There's an image inside, and then there's an image on the back. But there's a space in there, so I have a little rhinestone. And then here's another one with the crown, and they will have a chain attached and bangles. I'm not quite done with these yet. Here's another one. It's a shield soldered.
Becky, I love those.
And the backs of some of them, if they don't have glass, they have solder that I've stamped. So there's texture here.
Wow.
Then I've antiqued them and then buffed them out. And then some of the other jewelry that I have with that I'm gonna probably do in it's like an ABC or something like that. Might offer like a discount if you get 3 of them, kind of. And I'm having an issue here getting this out of the bag. Where's my seal? Okay, you gotta be smarter than the bag. Okay, so I have quite a few different kinds of things. This particular necklace is romantic frame, and then what I did was I put resin in and I colored the resin, so that's the background, and then I layered it. So there's like 2 or 3 layers in some of these, but these are the resin, and those are like Tim Holtz rub-ons. And some of them I actually painted. And anyway, I'm just going to hold some of these up in the bags because it'll take me forever to take them out.
Right.
These are all little just charms or conversation charms. A lot of them have inspirational word on them. Some of them are blinged out more than others. Here's another painted one. And so I have quite a few of that kind of stuff. And I will have some fabric destash. A lot of it will be the heavier weight that make good journal covers. And maybe some packs that have a combination of fabric and lace in them. And then the other thing that I wanted to bring out were mine and my sister's all natural, all soy candles. We are soy sisters. We've been soy sisters for several years. And I kind of wanted to sell these in honor of her, since she's still down in the rehab fighting to come home. So I have this size. All of my candles, or our candles, are all colorless. The wicks and everything in them are paper and vegetable oil. The soy is 100% eco natural. So they're very clean burning. They're easy to clean out of the tins. They're not like other candle with paraffin and stuff that make it difficult to clean them. All you gotta do is heat these up and they're liquid in no time. The other thing about soy is that it's clean burning. So, and the mason jars are cute. All of ours are the mason jars. This is the 8 ounce. Here is the 4 ounce. And we have the 6-pack melters. So if you have a melter, a melting pot, or a warmer,
As far as the scent on those, what kind of a scent does it have?
well, what I'll have is I have all kinds of scents. This particular one is Christmas cookie. Just some of the ones that we stock regularly down at our booth. French vanilla, lemon lavender, lavender vanilla,
Nice.
citrus lime verbena, lemon
Okay, so you'll have a bunch.
cilantro, cinnamon
nice.
bun, pumpkin spice, pomegranate vanilla, mulberry cream, creme brulee. We have some coffee, holiday coffee scents.
Coffee.
There's sweet holiday coffee, and then I have a vanilla macadamia nut coffee and a cinnamon caramel coffee and apple, caramel apple, just a ton. Most Christmas scent, mulled cider. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that. That's a very strong Christmas and Thanksgiving scent, and it smells wonderful. And the thing with soy, our soy, is they're heavily scented so that the smell will stay. They don't go away. You can actually burn them for a couple of hours, take out the flame, and just let them sit with the lid off, and it'll still permeate.
Patty's drooling again over the coffee scented candles.
The what?
The coffee scented.
Well, they're not just plain coffee. I could do that too. I have just plain coffee. I have whiskey and beer. I have a men's line that's going to be coming out.
Whiskey, all right.
So I have campfire and whiskey and beer, and
Can we get some Baileys with our coffee?
you know, I don't have Bailey's yet, but I do have it on order. So we've made some special chocolate scented or candy scented candles for a local chocolatier, and they have a store here. They have 3 more stores in like other tourist areas, and he's been buying our candles, and we make them specifically for their candy smells. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I think that's all I have. I have some other things too, but I'm not going to show everything today.
Well, I'm so excited about this weekend.
Well, I've decided I'm going to have to sell a lot of stuff because I'm apparently going to be buying a lot of stuff.
Right.
So I better get to work.
So before we wrap up, I just wanted to remind everybody that the sale, we hope to see everybody there, and the sale is Saturday the 31st and November the 1st, both starting at 12:30 Eastern time.
Okay.
And I got my little notes over here. On Saturday, it will be on Sherilyn's channel. And then on Sunday, it will be on Jody's channel. So, like I said, both days start at 12:30 Eastern. And I think that's all I've got. Does anybody have anything they want to add real quick for everybody?
Yeah, I do. Have everybody share, post it on your Facebook page,
Yes.
your Instagram, wherever, but put in there to let your friends share it too, because the more the merrier.
Right.
Yes, and make sure you use the hashtag CCC Market because we want everybody to be able to find us.
Right.
So
And Becky, you did great.
you did.
You have awesome things.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, the jewelry's really neat. I've always wanted to learn how to solder. That's still on my list of things to do.
Oh, really? I love it. I wish I had a designated studio just for that, but I like making the ornaments and piecing glass together. And
Well, throw somebody out of the house. Do you have a kid ready to go to college or something? Or
I have no kids.
uh,
All right. Well,
Beth, could you remind me what my time slot is?
I have you at. Let me see. Yours is the third one on Saturday,
Okay.
and so that would be
I think 4:30 to 6:30 would be,
Okay.
and I'll be following you, so you'll be monitoring for me.
I thought you had me on at 2:30 on Saturday.
Let's see.
There's time change. You're thinking 2:30 your time.
Yeah, Eastern
I
Standard
tell you
Time.
what, the schedule is posted in the information box on here for everybody that's about to head over to Patty's, and we'll go ahead and end the live, and then I've got the list right here. We'll go through it and we'll make sure everybody knows what times to be on.
Okay.
So everybody go take your westward hoe and grab you a bite to eat, and we will see you in just a little bit over on Patty's channel.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.